November 6th is when we first got our hands on Shadows of Evil, and oh my god, 2015 was a blast. The game right from the get-go offered us a brand new crew, the addition of the Giant, a remaster of the faithful Der Reese from World at War and Black Ops 1, and we also got this brand new map called Shadows of Evil, taking place in the 1920s fictional city of Morgue City. But in its reveal trailer, we were shown a brand new feature getting added into Call of Duty Zombies: GobbleGum. And in this video, I'm going to tell you a 3-part recount of what actually happened with this feature and how it led to the overall demise of the treatment towards Call of Duty Zombies. So I want you to sit back, relax, grab a snack, and enjoy this video, because it's going to be a really long one. Upon finally getting our hands on Black Ops 3, we got a chance to look at the new Zombies menu and its new features. This not only included Dr. Monty's factory, a place for you to be able to spend your new currency liquid divinium. We'll come back to that. For now, let's focus our attention on how this system actually worked on launch. You had your classic GobbleGums, which were, you know, alright benefits such as in-play sight, making you become blind to zombies for 20 seconds. But then you flip the other side of the coin and you get the Mega tab. Imagine classic GobbleGums but on steroids. To get these Mega GobbleGums, you needed liquid divinium, a new currency you got by playing the game by doing stuff in-game, such as buying doors, buying the mystery box, any purchases really. We were all ecstatic about this new feature. We couldn't believe they'd introduced a totally new system that benefits the player and you don't have to pay any money for them. Well, it turns out that getting these liquid diviniums was really time consuming, and the game would even cap you at only being able to get 2 per game. And some die-hard Zombies fans weren't too sure about this. They were skeptical. The initial response from GobbleGum though was an overnight hit, but people wanted more, and people wanted more fast. Not just in quantity, however, new GobbleGum. And I'm going to show you how Activision and Treyarch profited and capitalized on this want, and possibly set forward the worst decision making in Zombies history. The same decision that people despise about Call of Duty to this very day. Later on in the game's life cycle, we got DLC 1, Der Eisendrache. Now, not only could you purchase COD points, a new currency reintroduced from Black Ops 1, but now charged at a microtransaction fee, there were 4 brand new GobbleGum introduced. Fatal Contraption, which spawned 2 Death Machine power-ups in, Crawl Space, which made all nearby zombies become crawlers, Undead Man Walking, which lasted 4 minutes and slowed down all zombies to a shambling speed, and Head Drama. It activated immediately, and any bullet that hits a zombie will automatically damage their head. Now, is it just me, or do these GobbleGums seem a bit tailored towards Der Eisendrache? Head Drama comes in really useful for the boss fight and the panzers. Crawl Space would be really useful for the Void Bow. Undead Man Walking seems really useful in general, but I can see how it can be used for some of the steps in the Easter egg, like Simon says. And Fatal Contraption to show off the introduction of the new Death Machine power-up, once again brought back from Black Ops 1. This was completely intentional from Activision. They wanted to add to the demand of new GobbleGum, and they fixed it by introducing COD points to buy liquid diviniums with. And these new GobbleGums also increased demand because they were completely tailored to the brand new DLC, which had an absolute overwhelming amount of hype behind it. So, let's recap quick. What's gone wrong? Nothing, it seems. The players got what they wanted, a faster way to get liquid diviniums. Activision seems to be making a lot of money from these microtransactions. I gotta do it, man. Dude. And the players are happy with the new GobbleGum and the ones that were soon following DLC 1. However, as the DLC season went on, these new GobbleGums got more and more overpowered, such as Shopping Free, which literally lets you buy every door and every purchase on the map for completely free. People were finding that high rounds and things of the past, such in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, aren't hitting the same. And it's because the difficulty of the game had just been completely lowered to the floor. And this trend of things not hitting the same leads me on to my next part in this explanation, because I feel like it's very important to mention how GobbleGum actually could have spiraled into Activision's obsession with monetary gain, especially for the Zombies mode. So stay tuned for the final part. And if you haven't already, obliterate that like button and maybe consider subscribing, because this video took me ages to make. In 2017, we got Zombies Chronicles. Now, this is probably the best outcome for a DLC 5 we could have ever had for Black Ops 3. It featured 8 remastered fan favorites, including the original 4 World at War maps minus Der Reese, Ascension, Shangri-La, Moon, and Origins. With it came 10 new GobbleGums that were probably some of the most overpowered ones we've seen yet in a DLC. I'm not going to go through each and every one of them purely because there's just so many, but let me remind you that Power Vacuum was a GobbleGum added in Zombies Chronicles, and we know how that turned out. The more more important thing here, however, was that these maps felt too easy yet again, and this was due to the addition of GobbleGum machines placed in areas around the map where they weren't originally. And although this DLC was probably the best outcome we could have had for the end of Black Ops 3, and it was the top selling DLC on the PlayStation Store for 2017, as it's aged and time's gone on, these maps have become almost boring. Of course, you can't just blame GobbleGum for this, but I feel like it's played a major hand in this, as it's took away a lot of the replayability value the older titles had. For example, I know this is mainly my skill, but I've never completed the Black Ops 2 Origins Easter egg solo. Black Ops 3, I found it a breeze, because if I'd ran out of ammo or I needed more points, I could just spawn them in. I didn't need to wait or do any challenges for them like you needed to in Black Ops 2. And moving forward in time, even to games towards like Black Ops 4, where we saw the introduction of elixirs, which were GobbleGum but basically really convoluted and complicated, I feel like this then spiraled into Activision's interest in zombies and how it can be monetized through the bundle system. And we all know how much we love that. You made it to the end of the video. First off, I'd like to say a big thank you for watching all the way through. You're a fucking legend, man. And I want to have a nice mellow out conclusion. No fancy editing, no anything. Just me sitting down, playing some zombies and talking to you guys. So, did GobbleGum really ruin everything to do with zombies post Black Ops 3? Kind of? Although at the time proven innovative and a really good feature, as time's gone on and it's aged like milk. GobbleGum, I feel like, was the start of the end of zombies. Now, I know a lot of people argue that started in BO4. Without Black Ops 3, elixirs might never have existed, and we might have got something completely different. Who knows? GobbleGum might not have existed at all, and we would have got factions. Good one. Like I said though, zombies decline is not entirely GobbleGum's fault. I just feel like it was the absolute nail in the coffin that allowed Treyarch and Activision to capitalize on the game mode that we know and love and turned it into whatever it is today. Keep in mind, I'm not a Cold War hater. The game's just mind-numbingly easy, and it's just a trap for new players to get addicted to it and spend more money on bundles. It's as simple as. But I'm not going to sit here and say that I haven't used GobbleGum and enjoyed it myself. It's great being able to load into a game and just getting all the perks on round one, but at the same time, you're just ripping all the fun out of the game, man. So that's why I'm saying, if you want to take one thing away from this video, it's that try playing Black Ops 3 without GobbleGum, try playing Black Ops 4 without elixirs, and try playing Cold War on a new account without all your Ethereum upgrades. It's honestly refreshing, and it feels like a totally different game. I'm not even joking. Try beating the Horizon Drac Easter egg without megas. It's actually kind of difficult. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have watched it to the end, keep in mind, you are the biggest legend sitting on your sofa, couch, chair, or bed right now, wherever you may be. And if you guys did enjoy this new kind of content, why don't you drop a like on the video? It really helps out and shows me what you guys like and don't like, and consider subscribing if you're new around here, because there's more of this to come during the summer. Consider joining the Discord as well, links in the description, and shout out to these 4 beautiful people who boosted the server recently. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I've been wishing for some better days. Could you listen? No, why can you stay? I write lovely songs for a dead man, waiting for the end. But it's love songs that will get ya. Know that, my friend. He's been trapped in his own mind, but it don't matter. He's got more time for the lover to arrive. If he's still alive, he could be revived, but he's dead inside. And he said it's fine, what a lovely lie that he lied.